All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, to week one of the spring season. I'm joined by your boy Mahone, and my name is True Lie. What's up, guys?
Hello, everybody.
All right, so I'm starting a little bit early because I actually noticed that we have all 10 players connected to the server.
That is correct.
But yeah, let's talk about these two schools that are gonna go at it. So, if I'm correct, it's both teams are undefeated here, Mahone.
Not quite. Actually, UGA went 1-5
Wait, what?
or 2-5
Oh,
in
what?
the fall, but
Oh.
all their losses were like 17-19, 13-16, 10-16. So it's not like their losses are complete blowouts. Whereas Iowa State, they went undefeated, and all their scorelines were 16-6, 16-1, 16-6. So it seems pretty convincing.
All right, so let's double checking here. Yeah, for some reason, I guess maybe I was just maybe I saw something. That's weird. Oh, we'll just assume they're both undefeated. That's when the game seems really good. But let's talk about, this is a Division 2 game. Let's let our viewers know, like, is there really a huge difference? Like, what's if you were to give Division 1 being like a score 10 out of 10 for skill, what would Division 2 be? Is it like a random bunch? Is it we don't know what to expect? Or is there like an actual gauge to what type of skill level we'll see?
I think there's a wide variety of skill in Division 2. There are definitely some players who could be in Division 1. There are also some teams that can be in Division 1, like more of the top teams.
Oh yes.
Could actually be a mid-tier Division 1 team. But I think in most cases, I'd say the average if a Division 1 team was 10 out of 10. Let's just say the top tier Division 1 team is 10 out of 10, right?
Okay.
So this is like RMU, UBC, Baruch, those type of teams, right? I would say an average Division 2 team is more of like a 5 out of 10 in that case. And a mid-tier team being like a 7 out of 10, right? Like a mid-tier Division 1 team being like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
So
okay.
that's where I'd kind of say Division 2 is, which I think is appropriate.
Yeah, that is.
You have
That
to
sounds
remember.
right.
You also have to remember that a lot of these teams in Division 2, they may not take the game so seriously, or they don't have the same amount of experience as some Division 1 players tend to have. Because in Division 1, a lot of the players or teams, they compete in ESEA, but this is definitely not really the case in Division 2. It's more of an anomaly if there are even some players that compete in ESEA.
Yeah, that's definitely true. So hopefully we'll see some of I guess Iowa State in Division 1. They're looking pretty clean, right? 7-0.
Yeah, they actually do have a Division 1 team already. So they have two teams. So this is their Division 2 team, which has been much more successful.
Interesting. How scary. Interesting. Let's have a look here. Looks like we have just 3 players just about ready. I guess let's talk about what players may shine. Let's talk about Georgia first while I get in game.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough seeing as how many of these players, there's not that much info on them, right? In general, but I think definitely look out for Calvin on ISU if he's in the game, because I think he's much more motivated than a lot of the other players and teams in Division 2. So I would say look out for him. And on the other team, on UGA side, I'm not sure who exactly is playing, but Stuckmeister, I don't know if he's actually playing, but he's the captain, so I'd assume that that'd be somebody you have to look out for. I don't know if he's actually in the lineup. But the thing is, in general, for Division 2 teams, you should just look out for the people who run the teams because they're generally the most motivated. They're the ones that actually care. They're the ones that actually put the team together.
That's true. All right. So just so you guys know, if you are just joining us, spring season has started, and we're gonna get actually into knife. But
Knife round.
the rotations start up again, right? So that's why we're on Nuke again, and I bet you all 10 players are hoping to get CT side first. So I mean, let's just say Georgia is hoping. Iowa
Yeah.
is they're 7-0, right? Best case scenarios would be they would knife and then they go CT, and this goes 16-3. You know, but
Yeah.
we don't want to see that. Put our bets on Georgia.
The thing is that as well, Division Two is such a mixed bag sometimes that just because a team may have not done so well in the first half doesn't mean they can't do well in the second half.
That's
right?
true.
Maybe that cluster of teams was just really strong. Like who knows, right?
Yeah. So looks like,
Ooh. I will say actually won the knife round, but they actually want the T side.
yeah.
That's interesting.
But then again, that could be scary as well, right?
Yeah.
Because we don't
This
know
version
too
of Nuke.
much. Yeah, this version of Nuke, and honestly, maybe it's a little respect in play. Maybe Iowa doesn't need it. Who knows? But starting on the T side is going to be Iowa State, the Cyclones, and Georgia's going to start on the CT side. Now, I believe, do both schools have Division 1 teams? I could have sworn they
Yeah.
do. Yeah, they do. Okay.
Yes, they both do. Actually, on the side of Georgia, Georgia is actually a really good team in Division One. They've definitely stepped it up from last year. They're undefeated so far, and hopefully their Division One team can carry their success into the spring season. I'm looking out for them.
Interesting. So while we wait for all these players to ready up, we're just gonna rest our voices until this lives up. But until then, I guess I'll shoot you this question, Mo. Let's just get everyone back in the groove. You know, relearning these maps.
Yeah.
Obviously, this map is CT sided, but there's some changes that makes it slightly more viable for the terrorists, right?
That's correct. The outside is definitely much more easy to take compared to the older versions of the map. There's the catwalk where you can wrap around to heaven. That's by far one of the most popular things to do when you're outside. And in addition, it's just outside control is such a big thing on this map now. It's almost like in comparison to like a cache mid
Yeah,
or a
yeah.
mirage mid. If you have outside control, it makes it so much easier for you to win the round as both a T or a CT. Because as a T, you can either go down secret or you can wrap heaven and split upper. And if you're a CT, if you have outside control, you don't have to worry about those type of splits. You only have to worry about ramp and upper, right?
Yeah. But it gets really annoying for the CTs. Like, once the terrorists start utilizing that utility, doing the proper smokes, soaking off, they get someone on rafters, they can pull back, do contact outside. All different kinds of things can happen. But looks like Pistol's going to start. And may the best team win, as Iowa is going to be on the T side. And I could introduce these guys real quick. It's going to be Jay, Mr. Calvin, Squanchy, oh god, Pia Naselli? Pia Naselli, okay. Luda, and on the CT side is gonna be High Knight, Limi, Eok, Garrett, and Scare. So, let's see where the bomb's gonna trickle its way. It's actually gonna be dropped out towards the lobby. And it looks like Iowa doing some basic stuff, break down the vent, or break down the squeaky door, and maybe plow all the way inside.
Yeah, and it looks like Eok is actually going to be pushing the ramp a little bit here, trying to get some information. And if Iowa State go out upper here, they're going to get flanked from ramp so quickly here, but it looks like they're just going to be waiting.
On out towards upper. Scare finds 2 nice kills as Luda gets trade off right away after finding Scare. But, Limi able to catch that kill, but Calvin now in a 1v3 situation has the Glock, but ooh, down to 5 HP. Could have got that kill, but I guess, I don't know, like, I think with the USP, you tap slower. With the Glock, you should just be tapping a little bit faster, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Especially with the buff. Especially with
Yeah.
the buff that came out kind of recently. It makes the Glock just so strong. But regardless, that's going to be 1-0 for University of Georgia. As that's the start they wanted, right? 1-0
Yes.
on the CT side. And they should be able to get the second round as well, because if you see on the side of Iowa State, just P250s and Glocks.
Yep, and they're gonna make their way towards ramp. They want to, but that Molotov's gonna keep them at bay. Neok's gonna be on the other side, And High Knight can be up. Oh, technical is gonna come right through. As we had a back. I love that. I'm waiting for that to happen. It would suck, but it'd be great.
I think this round is still playing out though, so I'm not exactly sure what's happening. As Euk, he actually sees somebody, and he's just gonna mow down 2 players, and he sees the last 2. Squatchy's gonna take him down. I don't know if they're gonna be restarting this or not.
Technically they all should stop.
Technically they should be. Technically they should be.
If
We'll have to see what happens.
just so you guys know out there, I'm pretty sure CCL follow these rules, and I think in any tournament as well. So say for example, this for Iowa, in this case, one person disconnected, right? They didn't really buy anything. They had Glocks, blah blah. Say for example, one of them threw or just shot through a wall and did 1 damage to a Georgia player. That's action done. If a damage is done, they can't revert the round. Technically, after the freeze time, you can still get the round redone if there's a like for sure technical, and they can replay it. But in this case, since Iowa just ran out ramp and 2 of them died instantly, you can't revert that action. So.
Yep.
And I think they realized too, since they had Glock, so what's the big difference, right? What's another Glock? But be good sports about it. Georgia 2-0, as they will have 4 SMGs and a rifle on Limi. He's actually gonna Molotov the squeaky door, and there's 5 players in there. He's gonna line up 2. There goes the bomb as well. And it's gonna be spotted, and Pokeball goes right in. Does a fair amount of, oh my god, does so much damage actually. And now Luda, all by himself. Go down just like that. So 3-0, very clean stuff. Bomb didn't go down pistol, so doesn't really incite anything. And
one thing to note here though is that Iowa, they completely saved. They didn't even buy a second round or anything, so this buy that they have here is gonna be a really good buy. They're gonna have all the nades they want. They even have an op on Calvin. So the question is do they have any strats that they could use here with all this utility?
Yeah, this could be interesting how they play this out. And op versus op, as Mr. Calvin is gonna drop his op right away. Now there's 2 players on Twinkie, and they want to capitalize, but it's definitely a very ballsy play. Like I said, Garrett gonna pick up 2 kills, already starting out this defense really well against Iowa.
Yeah, that makes it a quick 3v5 situation, as Piancelli is gonna even it up onto an aggressive Euk. I don't really know why he needs to do that, especially when you have the advantage. You can just chill out, especially since he's the ramp player as well. So, but it looks like the rest of the chairs are gonna make their way outside. They want to challenge Garrett here once again, as they're gonna smoke off the cross, and Garrett's gonna be watching the T side red here. Might be able to find another kill here. Oh, gets taken down by Jay though.
Yeah, Jay just straight up went for the duel and won it, and now they're sitting pretty right now. It's just a 3v3 situation. High Knight's down to 29 HP. Ooh. They both peek out. A little bit of team damage done as well, but still equalized. And now make it Scare, who capitalized, gets the bomb as well.
Yeah, the bomb is inside the vent as well, so it's gonna be so hard for Jay to be able to get into this vent. With 31 seconds left, he still has a couple options. He could decide to go all the way around Mini, but it looks like he's just taking it slow.
This is such a tough round for Jay right now.
Ooh. Scare takes him down, gets the final kill, and that's gonna make it 4-0 for Georgia. And like I mentioned about all those nades that Iowa State ended up buying for their first gun round, they didn't really use any of it, which is kind of surprising. Like, they all just tried to straight up peek Garrett outside at the start of the round. They didn't use any of their flashes, the smokes.
Yeah,
it wasn't until later in the round that they used it. Yeah, it was a little bit questionable.
Definitely disrespectful. They're underestimating this man, obviously, and they're paying the price. Now 5 players towards lobby, and they're gonna make their way towards the ramp side, and Eok holding off, spots 1, doesn't actually get the kill right away, gets 2, switches to USB, and won't connect the last shot. And now rotates come through, Scares close by, as a rifle's gonna get picked up. Oh, Molotov mistake.
Yeah, in a 2v4 situation now. High Knight's gonna find another one, and Mr. Calvin finding another kill on the Scare though, and It's gonna be another relatively decent round.
I'm having flashbacks for Toronto, and for what school they played.
Montreal.
Montreal, yes. I'm having flashbacks. This is how you start the spring season, and oh man, this is gonna be great. But if you guys didn't know, on train, Toronto won the knife, and they decided to go T-side. So everyone, and my mom, and everyone else's mom knows that's the CT side map. And they lost, I think, 16-3, 16-1, 16-1.
16-1.
Yeah. So hopefully Iowa doesn't fall in the Canadian footsteps, of course. But double op here for Georgia, as Mr. Calvin did not get to fire his op the first time. Will he be able to shoot it this time? And he does. But Garrett, a nice peek, doesn't even get tagged. And he finds a second kill as well. This is flashbacks.
Yeah, and again, they're not using any of their nades. You already pretty much know that Garrett's gonna be playing Big Garage at this point. He's already done it 3 rounds in a row, and now the rest of the teams are just gonna be regrouping back towards the lobby here, as they look to find an opening upper. Jay's peeking around towards the hut, not able to find anything though, and Eok finding one to Squanchy, as Jay trades him out though, so now it's a 2v4 situation.
I like the confidence out of Jay, but the rest of his teammates are letting him down. Like, they're not using your utility. I don't even think a nade's been thrown. Or utility's been thrown on the T side. And this was a full-out buy. Look at Luda. A full set of nades. You hate to see it. Seriously. Like, no one is using those things.
Yeah, you definitely need to use your utility, especially on the T side of Nuke. Maybe they're expecting to just be able to aim that map them, or maybe Calvin's just like, don't worry about it, I'll kill this opera outside, and it's just not working out.
Yeah,
but it looks like they're going to be on another buy here, and I'd like to see them, if they're not going to use their nades, they should just rush upper or rush ramp, one of the 2 options. They shouldn't be doing this default thing if they're not using their nades.
Oh, there's a smoke, okay.
This is exactly what they need to do here, use those smokes, and now Garrett's op, hopefully he won't be able to find a kill here, as, he's going to be able to spot one player out though, and they're going to try to use their flashes. He just tries to jump across though, and the rest of the Terrace team are going to make it down lower here.
Yeah, Scare's going to get one from me. That's going to be Jay. Now, Jay's been peaking with confidence, but now he's the first to go down, and Squanchy's going to follow up as well, while Eok picks up 2 more kills. And Calvin, all by himself. He doesn't have an op, but he's got an AK, and there comes Scare. So 7-0. The loss bonus has been maxed out. They can... honestly, it's not a strong buy, but I would like to see them do like pistol armor and try and penetrate like inside and see what it looks like. But looks like the timeout is there. 7 rounds in a row is where you cut it, or gap of 7 or gap of 5.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing for Iowa State right now is they need to just recognize that going outside is just not working for them. The good thing that Georgia is doing is they actually have 2 guys playing outside. They have 1 guy by the mini area, and they have Garrett just offing Big Garage, and Iowa State just hasn't been able to stop them. So I think the one piece of success that they've had so far is that Jay's been able to get some kills towards the upper site. They should try to utilize that. Maybe let Jay work some picks with his AK, find an opening upper, and then maybe just explode off of it. Or maybe work the ramp, because Eok has been pushing it so many times so far this half, so one of those 2 options would probably work here.
Yep, and you'd like to see that from Georgia too, right? They're capitalizing. They're making that the pace of the game in their hands. Mm-hmm. But now you've got upgraded pistols in the dream, as Iowa are going to be cooped up in lobby. No one to challenge Garrett towards the outside. And what do you think went through their minds just now? They're like, okay, the bomb is on. Oh my god, I'm just gonna call him Pian. Oh, sorry. Oh my god, I'm calling him Pia. All right, I'm sorry, dude, but your name's Pia now. But maybe they're okay. They're not going for a bomb plant. That door blasts open on their end, and they're just getting picked off now.
Yeah, it's all down to, it's a 2v4 situation. If they're able to get a couple more kills with these Glocks here, maybe they can do some economic damage. But High Knight's just gonna take down Calvin, and he's also gonna find the final kill as well. It's gonna make it 8-0 now. And the thing is that Iowa State, like, they save all these rounds and buy all these nades, but they actually need to use the nades. Because the thing is, if they weren't planning on using these nades, they should be being more. They should be more aggressive with their economy. Like they should have pistol armor type buys, and maybe AK, a couple flashes. But generally, when you see a team save this much, they have some type of plan. But we're just not seeing it.
Hopefully, the 7K each player that we just saw is gonna be put to work here. Squanchy, a little aggressive. There goes full set of nades, I believe. And now, this is very questionable out from Iowa.
Yeah, it looks like they kind of want to get Calvin to work his op once again, and Leamy taking down Jay, and Calvin not hitting the shot though. So now once again it's 3v5, and this has been the story of this half so far. Just Iowa State just constantly getting these 3v5 situations. They're just trying to take solo fights and just losing them every single time.
Like it's unfortunate. I don't know what to say. Like you're seeing the 8-0 scoreline, but some of these guys on the T side, they're freezing up. They're choking pretty hard. They're not playing textbook CS.
Yeah, and the one thing is, Garrett is actually gonna be posted on the Calvin, gets the kill once again, and Garrett's just been a menace outside with this op so far. And he only really has 5 kills, but the amount of impact he's had by just getting these 5 kills has been tremendous. And it's all down to Luda, just taken down by Scare, 983, and that's gonna be 9-0. Honestly, I just want to see Iowa State just rush something with guns. Don't even bother playing his default; it's just not working.
Yeah, this is crazy. I just had to minimize and check if we're looking at the right teams here, and we are. Like I had to double check here. Was a triple op setup, and Jay now has the op for Iowa State. He's got peek aggressive towards the ramp, and Eoc goes for the aggressive angle as well. That's gonna punish these guys, and he gets a second shot off onto Luda. That's like Iowa's been starting these rounds like to execute 3v5. Oh my god.
Ooh. Eoc is just feeling it. He's just taking all the fights ramp. And the weird thing is that generally when you're the ramp player, you play more, like especially if you're playing solo, you play more passively. You don't want to die so quickly, and Garrett getting the final kill into Calvin. And honestly, maybe they need to take another timeout. Watch.
Yeah.
They need to take another timeout. Watch our stream right now. Just listen to us about rushing something with their guns and not playing this default style or something.
Dude,
it's just not working.
Yeah, like I'm starting to like. I can't be too professional right now. I'm trying so hard to think like, okay, what the heck's going on? I don't want to say this about Division 2, but like, isn't Iowa like 7-0? Like, what has gotten them that scoreline? Is this their kryptonite? This map?
Here it is. Here it is. Here's the rush that we are talking about here. Eoc able to find one, and they need to trade them out right away.
It took 4 guys to beat this. Oh my god, hopefully they can get the bomb down and capitalize and hold post plant positions. But here comes High Knight, denied by that Molotov. Oh no, but the bomb gets denied. It's Leamy in decontamination. Jay actually almost gets the kill, but he turns around, finds Skill to scare. And now a 2v3 as High Knight's still on site. Spotted out, but trades out. Now Jay in a 1v2, but he goes down to High Knight, who has found 2 kills for himself. Oh my god, close. But they just weren't ready.
Yeah, but the thing is although they didn't win that round, that was probably the closest they've even gone at all to converting any of these rounds, and they should do that again. They should absolutely just rush ramp or rush upper, one of the two, because...
Oh my god, like, the 4 guys peeking that opera, what if, you know? So many possibilities for Eoc there.
And looks like they're gonna be throwing smokes outside again. They really want to send a message to Garrett apparently, and Calvin is just gonna get taken down for like the 5th time this half. And Squanchy gonna be hiding behind the mini, and they're just getting picked off one by one once again.
Yeah, there are definitely situations you can do to get rid of an opera, guys. Like, but running out and fighting him is not what you want to do. But as we say that, Squanchy's gonna turn it around, finding 2 nice kills, and His teammate falling outside is gonna go down, and now Squanchy, 13 HP in a dream. And it's for Garrett to go down. That's a 3K for this man. Can he ace it and find the first round on the board for his school?
He still has the bomb here with 12 HP, and the thing is, I don't think he'll be expecting Euk here in the lobby, as he's pretty much just running knife out. Oh, but he's going to expect it. He might be able to find this kill here if he checks the corner, but Euk taking him down is going to make it 12-0.
That's the problem. It's a straight angle. You know, you have the op out. He's gonna see that big barrel, and he's ready for it. So 12-0. The money situation's not even that hot. It's not a lot of utility. I guess it doesn't even matter because they don't get to use it.
Yeah, so this round here, they're being more aggressive with their economy, which I like. You know, they just bought all rifles, only a few nades, and hopefully this will prompt them to rush something here, as they're gonna send 5 people towards the ramp area. And Euk, once again, he has a tall order, but he is playing around behind the box on the right, so I'm not sure if they'll check this. He's gonna toss a molly though. Ooh.
I think the feet scared him.
Yeah. If I was PNSLE, I would have just rushed him at that point. Looks like they're just taking it super slow here, waiting for some contact here. As they're able to get the first entry of the round, so let's make it 5v4. As they have ramp control now, and they can choose to do whatever they want at this point. And it looks like Jay is just gonna make his way down lower, sell a bit of a fake, and they're gonna go back towards the upper site, and it actually works. The entire CT team rotated to lower.
Oh my goodness, this is working out. This is now a 3-5 in their favor for the first time, and looking like Georgia's getting picked off. I think he's gonna keep it alive. Does a lot of damage to Squanchy, but now Garrett with the Deagle op full nades. As they get pinned from the behind by Jay, and now 12-1. Now, does that just make it completely harder to capitalize the rest of the rounds, or, you know, like, what's gonna happen here? I feel like they're not gonna get lucky again, or that strat's not gonna work again.
Well, it's the only thing that's worked for them so far, so I would, if I were in their shoes, I would just keep doing it, because whatever else they have in mind probably isn't likely to work. And the thing is, as well, is they should know, and I think they abused it there, was the fact that Georgia just rotates so quickly. So if they do another fake like that again this round, it's probably really likely to work once again.
And Georgia's probably looking at the score line as well, shrugging off the mistake.
Yeah, the thing is, though, especially with CT side nuke, right? Maybe on the T side, maybe all you really need is like 2 rounds.
Yeah, that's
and you get the pistol, and who knows, right? It could be a completely new game at that point.
I've been down that road before. It sucks.
I'm sure all of us have.
Oh, but Eok, the op in hand, 2 kills. Squanchy actually able to find 1 towards the outside. That's gonna be Garrett to go down, and he's gonna actually swing as a player close by.
Yeah, Squanchy's actually made it all the way down to secret here in Nimi. Is he gonna peek this here is the question. You should see the barrel, but Nimi takes him down. It's all down to Luda in a 1v4 situation. He knows that Scare is in that corner of the hut, but he gets taken down. It's 13-1. Ooh, that's a bit of a tough reset, but fortunately for them, the round that they won, they had 4 alive, so they're gonna be able to at least afford 4 AKs here. And I'd like to see them do an upper rush or something. They haven't done that at all this half yet. And they have a pretty good spawn for it too.
Yeah, they do, but will they stop to like throw, I guess magical nades? They're actually gonna throw them? Oh, they're gonna go outside again. I don't like this.
They have not had much success outside. And so they really want to send a message to Garrett, man. I swear, he's gonna find one, and he might be able to find a second here, and he does. As Luda is the only one to trade out so far, and Garrett is going to be posting towards the red, as it's all down to Squanchy left in a 1v4 situation, and Garrett gets another 3k, and I don't know, man. Like,
yeah.
I don't know why they constantly want to challenge Garrett.
Do they know Garrett? Does Garrett actually go to Iowa? Like, I don't know. It's just, you hate to see it, but like, you can't just go head on against a problem like that, especially an op outside. Like, there's definitely different ways to deal with it.
Yeah, there are multiple ways to win around. There's not only one way. And like even something else that could have been different that they could have done was just have more guys on Twinkie. Like maybe just have a guy throw a flash outside towards the big garage area, and then send like 4 guys out Twinkie. Like there's no way that Garrett would be able to handle.
Yeah, and like
that
rush
many people if
the
they
the
split up
catwalk,
properly.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But either way, we'll have to find out if this one round is enough for Iowa State. As I think if they win the pistol, I think anything can happen.
Yeah, I guess. But if Georgia wins this pistol, they
It's all
fall
over.
in the same category as University of Toronto. Sorry. Oh man. But tactical timeouts they come out from Iowa State, and we wish them luck. You know, it'd be funny if Georgia just straight up rushed outside.
I think that, well, based on their buy here, they have a nade.
Yeah,
It might just be a door rush to lower, right? I would do that if I were the T's here. As far as the CTs, the question is where do they want to stack, because generally you want to have 3 guys upper, 1 guy spot outside, 1 guy spot ramp. That way you have a quick rotate to lower if they go towards ramp, and if they go upper, you have like you pretty much have 3 or 4 people there. So we'll have to see what the terrorists do here. Is yes, they're gonna blow open the door, and it looks like it's just gonna be a straight rush into upper actually. As Squanchy's gonna be able to find Garrett, but they're actually gonna take the bomb lower, and High Knight gonna get taken down by Squanchy as well. So like really good start for Iowa State here.
Now the bomb does go down, and all these locks struggling, but Scare able to take one down. And nice.
That's the round. That's the round they needed here. As it's gonna be 14-2, and they have a tall mountain to climb. There's no way of sugarcoating it, but this is the start they needed. But at the same time, Georgia actually did get the bomb down here, so
That means an early buy.
it could be an early buy, or maybe they decide to force here while the economy is still low for Iowa State. There's 2 options to it, but I think knowing Georgia, when you have this many rounds, you might as well just play it safe. Just go for the eco and buy in the next round.
Yeah, we'll find out to see if Georgia's disciplined enough to follow through. Got the bomb on Leamy. He looks like they're gonna do the same thing. Oh,
Yeah, the
that
ball
fire.
toss gonna get tossed in. Ooh, Jay's gonna find one here. As this looks like it's
the
just
bomb made it though.
field.
No, oh no, and it gets stuck on the rafter too. Oh, that's unfortunate. This one that quick plant, but now they're gonna buy up AKs across the board. It should be, and
Ooh, maybe they're thinking about it.
oh yeah, there
Okay,
it is.
yeah, they will. So it looks like it's gonna be a 5 AK buy, and maybe they're gonna do something fast here. They have 4 smokes at this point. And Garrett here, is he also gonna buy an AK? I don't know what else he's gonna.
What?
Okay, he's just gonna light armor buy and save a Glock. Interesting decision. Very interesting decision. I would at least bought a pistol if he was gonna at least buy armor.
Maybe he'll win the
But-
round. Who knows? I mean, we don't know if this team. Oh, he gets tagged in the back.
I think his thought process is that he wants to get an off next round.
Yeah.
Actually, but Squanchy's gonna take down Scare, so the trades are going in favor of the T's so far. 4v4 situation, as Mr. Calvin is gonna be forced to fall back from outside, but Georgia has secret control.
Well, the AK's doing their job as High Knight's gonna find Jay. There's 3 players up for Iowa, but this is match point potentially here for Georgia. And Garrett doesn't capitalize onto that kill. Luda's down to 19 HP though. Nyok sprays him at distance. This is gonna make him pay. But now look at these. Oh my god, both all players in play are solo. But Luda, can he keep us alive? Finds a nice kill. 1v1 situation.
He has a smoke and 2 flashes. He can lay the smoke onto the bomb, maybe tap it, maybe get Nime
No.
to peek out, and ooh. Nime is gonna seal the round, making it 15-3. And this is looking rough for Iowa State. They have some money though. It's not a completely lost cause. They're gonna get an off on the Squanchy.
But Garrett's got his op. Not only did the Glock armor buy make its way through, it's now there's an op. That's the problem.
No, it could be that tactic that you use in like pub servers where you just don't buy anything, wait for your teammate to die and just take his gun.
Pretty much. Squanchy though answers right back. High Knight, nice flick onto Luda, but Jay's gonna find a kill onto Limi. That trades it off, but defense at the advantage.
Yeah, like the double op here. Ooh, Eok is actually gonna take down Mr. Calvin here, and Jay's gonna find one to Eok. Coming up from the heaven 3v2 situation. The T's are able to retrieve the bomb here, and it looks like they want to make their way towards the door here. Actually, the bomb's gonna go towards the outside. High Knight is just gonna be lurking the lobby a little bit.
Oh, Garrett needs to be careful. Squanchy spotted a little bit. Oh, oh my goodness.
Ooh. It's a matter of timing there.
And the bomb flies down as well.
High Knight's gonna be able to find one though, so now it's a 1v3 situation. He has low HP though. With 38 seconds left, he still has to deal with Squanchy here. But Squanchy doesn't quite know where he's coming from, as he could be coming from the mini or from the spawn side. And it looks like High Knight's gonna go on top of the Twinkie, and I don't even think Squanchy's even considered this as an option. You should be hearing him jump around at this point, though. As he's able to spawn him out.
No.
Ooh, he's gonna miss the shot, though. With 14 seconds left, High Knight needs to kill him right away and then go towards upper site. But I think this is gonna be another round for Iowa State, as they're just going ring around the rosy and he jumps on his head.
200 IQ play there, boys and girls.
It's gonna make it 14-5 now. It's gonna be another round for Iowa State, and you know, the comeback is still possible, I'd say.
Oh man, this is definitely an interesting game, but Iowa, they're probably still hating themselves for choosing T side first. It's just like you hate. Like, come on, let's ask ourselves now. Like, you win the knife, and you don't throw nades T side. Like, question mark?
Squanchy's gonna be playing up close here, as looks like Garrett's the only one with his op here, and you know, ooh, he's actually gonna find a kill onto Squanchy, and almost able to find a kill onto Calvin. Did he buy this op? I didn't quite catch it.
No, it was safe in the previous round.
Yeah, you're right. Jay's gonna be taking down Eok though, and Limi's gonna be able to find a trade onto Calvin. 3v3 situation here as Garrett gonna be working his op once again. He's gonna be flashing towards the mini, screws it up a little bit, but this is a very doable round for Georgia still.
Oh, High Knight's gonna drop the bomb, falling up. Garrett's gonna miss his first shot, and then he's gonna follow up, and ooh, pop goes Weasel. And now Limi all by himself in a 1v3 as he smoked off in mini 50 seconds ago, and looks like Iowa's gonna survive.
I'd say he has a very doable chance of winning this round here, is because they don't actually know where he is at this point. He's actually put himself in a pretty good spot to be able to find a kill here. If he drops down the vent, he might be able to find somebody. Might either find Luda or Panicelli, as looks like that's exactly what he's going to be doing. Trying not to make any noise here. He's going to go down super slow like a snail, and he might... Oh, the timing!
The timing!
Oh, that was so doable. It was so doable. I'm pretty sure he had like the entire plan laid out in his hands. Just need to execute it, but Panicelli just turns it around right at the right time. And it's going to be 15-5. Still a tall mountain to climb, but Georgia's actually going to be just saving here. So not a bad idea, you know, staying disciplined like we said.
And nothing but upgraded pistols. 2 Glocks actually in play. Ooh, nice shot from Jay.
He's going to toss in a nice grenade here. Not going to do any damage though. Screws it up a little bit. And Luda holding the ramp with an AUG. He's going to be able to find the first one. And he spotted another one crossover, but he wants to kill. He's going to peek aggressively for it. And he's going to take him down. Jay also on the map takes down another. And it's all down to Limi once again. 1v5 situation. Gets 1 kill though. as he's gonna get taken down by Penasali. 15-6.
Yeah, but I want Luda to stand still. He's got the anime skin. I think it's expensive actually. The Akibara, I think the Og or something like that. It's really expensive. Well, because there's many weaves in the world now. But full buy now, as we are seeing the 22nd round being played. It's 15-6, and Garrett's got his op, but Squanchy's holding the outside. As Georgia look to capitalize towards the inside, and Garrett says hello.
Whoa.
As the Og doesn't do any damage at all.
Yeah, getting that opener is gonna be huge for Georgia now, and it's just a matter of Garrett just working this off. I feel, as he had so much success with it on the CT side, but at the same time, Georgia they're just chilling in the lobby. Even after that ramp kill, they decide not to take the ramp area, as they're gonna regroup towards the outside now. As Squanchy's gonna be fighting off Euk on the Twinkie, as he's actually gonna get caught up by Euk here. As now it's a 5v3 situation. It's gonna be looking rough here for Iowa State.
Knock knock, says Hi Knight. Jay's gonna actually answer, but doesn't want any of it. A lot of damage being done. Calvin's on top of Hut.
Ooh, Euk is actually sneaking around on the catwalk towards Heaven here. This could be the key to winning the round. As Jay and Calvin, they don't even consider it as an option right now. Ooh, he just saw him drop down the vent. The timing cannot be more unfortunate as Calvin gets taken down by Euk. And
now they're just chasing.
They're just going for the kills, and High Knight actually takes down Scare. It's all down to Penasali now. Left in a 1v4, and I think this is an impossible retake at this point.
Yeah, this is over.
Yeah, High Knight seals the deal. It's gonna make it 16-6 as Georgia, making a somewhat unlikely victory here off Iowa State.
And that's off by, the basics of CS. You win the knife, and it comes down to, okay, let's be smart about this. Like it's not like your pride that's on the line. Like, just play it out. Just get the win for your school, right? You gotta be wondering what's going through Iowa's mind as they won the knife. They go to T side, and it took them maybe 7 rounds in to actually throw smokes or throw something, or throw the game. I don't know what they're trying to throw. I just throwing some jabs, but come on, guys. We gotta question it.
Yeah, generally, if you're gonna win the knife round on T side on Nuke and pick the T side, generally you're probably gonna have some kind of plan of what you're gonna do on the T side, and it just looked like there was just no plan at all. Well, the only plan was, hey, I'm gonna buy an off and try to off this guy outside with no nades, no nothing, right?
Yeah.
And it seemed like that was the plan, and it seemed like that was like the only plan they really had for like most of the half, and it just never worked.
It's like Garrett was that guy in grade school that bullied somebody on the Georgia team. Sorry, on the Iowa State team. It's just like, yeah, screw this guy, let's kill him. And then you see what happens. The basics of CS are not being acquitted there, so you pay the price. And let it be a lesson to people starting out this spring season. It's okay to win the knife. You deserve that favorite side, right? Don't be like, oh, our T-side executes are amazing. If your T-side executes are amazing, then we better see utility being thrown, right? You know what I'm saying? But This is definitely a very weird game. We saw some nice frags on both sides, but come on. The ops on the Georgia side made a wall on this, so that's what happens when you don't throw smokes at that.
Yeah, or even any flashes at all.
Yeah.
And it's just like they threw no utility. It's just straight up just trying to peek the guy big garage. It pretty much felt like, I don't want to be like you mentioned before, I don't want to be super unprofessional here, but it honestly felt like there's just like a matchmaking game where somebody was like, all right, give me the off, I'm gonna pick this guy, and then he just dies every single time.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, okay, honestly, the gun round, right? We saw Calvin get his off. You talked about how, like, they didn't buy on the 3rd round, straight up no upgraded pistol buy. It's like, all right, they have full set of nades, full utility. You have an op peaks, dies without throwing a shot, and then everyone else starts getting picked off without throwing their nades, and you're just like, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Maybe they're getting caught off. Maybe this, I don't know. They're giving Garrett too much respect. So, or actually, not the respect he deserves. And then you see it over and over again. You're just like, we're asking ourselves, like, why? Why is Iowa doing this to themselves? But you know,
Yeah.
let this be a lesson to them, I guess.
It should be a really good lesson to them, especially seeing as how they went undefeated in the fall, and then now they lose to a team that went like
Yeah,
2-5.
the other teams probably are going like, how did we lose
did-
to Iowa State? Why can't we play them on Nuke, right? You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. CS:GO is back on its regular schedule as we are in the spring season. We'll be covering week 1 games this week. As Wednesday, we will begin at 4 p.m. PT, and of course 7 p.m. PT or PST. But with that being said, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Nothing but love and gratitude for Twitch, the largest streaming platform in gaming to support collegiate esports from PAX East and West, and many more events that CSL wouldn't be what it is today. And guys, be on the lookout for more things on Twitch, and of course, hit us up on Twitter at CStarLeague or Collegiate CS:GO. Feel free to tweet at us. Let us know how you feel about this game. But other than that, me and Mahone are going to sign off, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday. All right, take it easy.